Hello students, most welcome to Dr. Acharya Academy. Now, I will discuss the valence shell electron pair repulsion, or in short VSEPR theory. Today's class number is 078. From the previous class, understood that as per the Lewis concept, it is not possible to explain the proper shape of molecules. This VSEPR theory, it is based on a simple theory which is the repulsive interactions of the electron pairs in the valence shell of atoms. The main postulates of this theory is number one, the shape of a molecule depends upon the number of valence shell electron pair, whether it is bonded or non-bonded, around the central atom. Number two, pairs of electrons in the valence shell repel one another since their electron clouds are negatively charged. Postulate number three, these pairs of electrons tend to occupy such positions in space that minimize repulsion and thus maximize distance between them. Postulate number four, the valence shell is taken as a sphere with the electron pair localizing on the spherical surface at maximum distance from one another. Postulate number five, a multiple bond is treated as if it is a single electron pair and the two or three electron pairs of a multiple bond are treated as a single super pair. Now, postulate number six, where two or more resonance structures can represent a molecule, the VSEPR model is applicable to any such structure. As per the decreasing of the repulsive interaction of electron pairs, you can arrange this. The repulsive interactions of electron pairs is highest for the lone pair interaction, and this repulsive interaction of electron pairs is lowest among the bond pair, and intermediate in the case of lone pair, bond pair, electron pair repulsion. Now, this VSEPR models is further improved, and it explains that the difference between the lone pair and bond pair electrons, these all three are lone pairs. These three lone pairs is located on the central atom. Here in this case it is the chlorine atom, and this is red colored. This is the bond electron pair. This will be shared by two participating atoms, in this case hydrogen atom and chlorine atoms. What is the result? The lone pairs of electrons in a molecule occupy more space as compared to the bonding pairs of electrons, and this results in greater repulsion between lone pairs of electrons as compared to the lone pair, and bond pair repulsions. These repulsions affect result in deviation from a idealized shape and alternation in bond angles in molecules. That means molecule shapes is distorted due to this repulsion between the lone pair, bond pair, bond pair, bond pair repulsions. For the prediction of geometrical shapes of molecules with the help of this VSEPR theory, it is convenient to divide the molecule into two categories. First category, molecules in which the central atom has no lone pairs. Second category of molecules in which the central atom has one or more lone pairs. I'll explain now. This is the table, AB type table. When the number of electron pairs is 2, then you can see it is a linear, that means 180 degree between BA-B bond, and it is a linear. Example, BCl2, HgCl2. And when the number of lone pairs is 3, in this case, the shape is trigonal planar. Example is there, BF3. When the number of electron pairs is 4, then the shape is tetrahedral in nature. An example you can see here, the right side. And when the number of electron pairs is 5, then it is the shape is trigonal bipyramidal. Example is potassium pentachloride. When the number of electron pairs is 6, then the shape is octahedral in nature. Example, SF6. So it is mentioned there, one by one, whatever just now I discussed. And shapes in which the central atom has no lone pair. This is the ideal structure. But when the presence of lone pairs is there in molecules, then some distortion, as I already discussed. I'll give now an example. In this example, this is a general type is AB2E molecule type. And here number of bonding pairs is 4 and number of lone pairs is 1. And in this case, shape is slightly bent. Ideally, it should be 120 degree. The lone pair is there, but due to the effect of this lone pair, slightly bending is more. That means the angle is less between this OSO, this angle. It is mentioned there. Another example, when the type of molecule is AB3E. In that case, the bonding pair is 3, lone pair is 1. And in this case, you can see shape is like this. When the bond angle between H and H, it is the 107 degree. Again, this angle is less than from the ideal angle 109.5 degree due to the effect of this lone pair. One more example, when the molecule type is AB2E2, in this case the bonding pair of electrons is 2 and lone pair of electrons is 2. In this case, if you see example in a water molecule, the angle of HOH, this is the 104.5 degree, and it should be 109.5 degree in angle between the HOH, but again it is less. That angle is less because of these two lone pairs around the oxygen atom. Now we'll consider the molecule type AB4E. In this case, two type of shapes possible, shape number A, shape number B. Shape number B is more stable than shape number A. Why? Because in shape number A, you can see this lone pair is in axial position. So, three lone pair bond pair repulsion, that means this lone pair bond pair repulsion, this lone pair bond pair repulsion, and this lone pair bond pair repulsion, all are at 90 degree. But if we consider the shape number B, in this case, lone pair is in equatorial position, this position. So in this case, this is the lone pair and this is the bond pair, and this is the lone pair and this is also bond pair. So two numbers of lone pair bond pairs is available, and which has less repulsion comparative to three numbers of lone pair bond pair repulsions, and that is the reason why this shape number B is more stable. Now we will consider another molecule type AB3E2. In this case, three number of shape A, B and C you can find in this figure possible, but this shape number A, which is T shape in nature, this is more stable. Why? The reason is very simple, that in this figure A, the lone pair are at the equatorial position. These two numbers of lone pair is in equatorial position, and so there are less lone pair bond pair repulsion, and in other case you can see these all are lone pairs are in different position, and then bond pair lone pair repulsion, in this case you can see it is the more, because number of lone pair bond pair repulsion is more, and ultimate repulsion will be more in both cases. You can see here also lone pair bond pair, lone pair bond pair, lone pair bond pair. So in this case, the shape number B and C is less stable because of more repulsion between the lone pair and bond pair compared to the shape number A, where the lone pair bond pair repulsion is much less. You can see here only lone pair bond pair 1, and here it is the one more 2, and in every other case it is the 3 number of lone pair bond pair repulsion. So in this way, this shape number A, which is looks like T, capital T, it is more stable in case of molecule type AB3E2. In this way, this valence shell electron pair repulsion theory is able to predict the geometry of a large number of molecules, especially the compounds of p block elements, accurately. It is also quite successful in determining the geometry quite accurately, even when the energy difference between possible structures is very small. Another point, with this theory, the theoretical basis of this regarding the effects of electron pair repulsions on molecular shapes is not clear and continues to be a subject of doubt and discussion. I hope that you understand clearly this valence shell electron pair repulsion theory and what is the reason for the distortion from the ideal shape due to the lone pair repulsion, lone pair bond pair repulsion, and bond pair repulsion. I have also podcast in the same name, Dr. Acharya Academy. You can go through this for higher level chemistry education, honors and degree level. Thank you so much for watching this class.